Apparently I start every stream realizing that I lost Mr. Woofs. Oh! Here he is. That's right, okay. Hi, everybody. So, while I wait for the people to come in to do the stream projects with me, I'm gonna address the people on YouTube. Hi! Yeah, so the way my channel's been going right now, it seems to me that it's kind of half fursuit making and half video gaming content. So, hey Avengers, hey YouTube. So I want to let you guys know I am doing half and half, but the reason for the lack of fursuit making stuff is because I'm on break until November 1st. So, yeah. Then fursuit stuff is coming back, but until then I'm just doing some other stuff. YouTube! Like Squidward when he says future. Future! How are you guys doing? I've got a whole thing of Oreos here. I know I'm gonna eat them all. That was random for you guys, but it's been on my mind all day. Okay, so we've got a few projects here. I'm gonna make some spooky bandanas for fursuit heads. Gonna make a giant candy corn prop. Well, giant, I guess. It's gonna be like kind of big, so you can throw it in their mouth or whatever. And then I'm gonna make some trick-or-treat bags. You're going as my trick-or-treat bag. But they are thin! I know, right? I've never tried these before until the other day when I bought this. And they're okay, but I think the regular ones are way better. Oreos, but thin. Hey, Skelefro. Mom, on YouTube! Yeah, right? I don't know if everybody realizes that these all go on YouTube, but they do. So look at this spooky fabric. Spooky, scary. It's so cute. This would make a great bandana, but I couldn't find a whole yard. I could only find half a yard, and that's not enough. So maybe I could come up with something else to do with it. I know, it's so cute. It's spooky. Hi, Micah. How you doing? I was looking up here. Okay, to get this to work, I had to move everything. I had to move my camera from here to here, this one from here to there, and put a light and never mind. It's a huge deal, but it's set up now, and I'm ready to do whichever project. So, Micah, you can choose which project we do first if you want. Yee! Here's Indigo. Okay, so I was actually trying to make Indigo's ears really wiggly this time, as opposed to my other ears. They're not very wiggly, and I figured out why. It was kind of a user error, or a maker error, I guess. The foam was made correctly, but I forgot to leave extra fabric here to, like, bunch up so that it can move better. So, while they are floppy, they're still not as floppy as I would have liked. I got half of it. I got the foam right. But yeah, if you want wiggly ears on Bellamy, Micah, I could do that easier because I know what to do now. Oh my goodness! Avengers, are you okay? Do you need some duct tape? I'll tape it back together. Did you have to get stitches? I guess that's the main question. Was it bad enough to where you needed stitches? Or had to go to the hospital at all, I guess. I almost forgot my little Figby necklace here. I love my Figby necklace. Oh, okay, we've got 3 projects planned. 3 easy, super quick projects. We got a big candy corn for like a fursuit prop. You could stick it in their mouth or whatever. You did? Yes! It's like it was a car keychain technically, but I made it into a necklace. Is that your sock? Get out of here. Oh, hey Ren! Cool. Yeah, sure, easy. That's probably something I would have made sure to ask before I actually got to that part, but yeah, for sure. I love the floppy ears. Ren is so cute too. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, I forced myself to go on break because I've got too many other projects to do, so it's like, at the same time, while I'm really happy to be working out on other stuff, I'm also really excited to get back at the fursuits, because I'm glad I'm finishing some of these projects around the room, but it's like, I'm missing the fursuits. Yeah, so yeah, she can have floppy ears, of course. So we can make bandana today. I've got this spooky fabric. Spooky. So, either trick-or-treat bag, a bandana, or a giant candy corn. We're gonna do all three, but I don't know if you guys have a preference to which one we do first. Bandana Waddle Dee! Yes, please. Also, if I have time at the end, I will do a mini bandana for, like, Mr. Wolf's size. This is my mini bandana for Mr. Wolf's that matches the big one for Figby. They're so cute together. Fetching Alfredo? Good. You need food. Yeah, actually, I managed to find a collar that I actually really liked. Come here, you. I thought it was cute. It's like red, white, and blue. I think it was like 4th of July, technically, but I think it's really cute. Yee! I've never gotten to wear him out with it yet, though. I have this bone for his mouth. Important, you know? That's what's important here. Alfredo! Yeah, Fel could eat Alfredo every second of every day, and he'd be fine with it. I know, right? I don't have enough props, and I think it's time. Okay, yeah, so does anybody have a preference which one we do first? Because I'm gonna do all three of them, but I don't know if, there's any in particular you'd like. Oh, yes. Okay, so I've also got this really adorable kitty fabric where they're all fluffy. Candy corn! Well, I mean, you said it in highlighted message. I mean, I can't argue that. All right. Let us do that then. I'm fine with all of them. I have so many project things here. All right, so I gotta be on the ground, so I'm actually gonna just switch cameras really quickly. And I'm gonna turn my microphone so you guys can hear me. There we go. That's so cute. Oh, I clicked the wrong camera. That's nice. Oh, great. I don't have it set up. Darn. Okay, just a sec. Video capture. There we go. Transform fit to screen. Thank you. Well, it's a little too big. Oh, gosh. See, I like to have all this stuff set up before. I didn't realize that it wasn't set up. I'm sorry. Why is that such a weird aspect ratio? That's kind of bizarre. Oh, well. I guess. That's fine. I like candy corn. I'm really into candy corn. It's super good. Yeah, and I agree though. Other people are like, why do you like candy corn? It's gross. And I'm like, you fool. Candy corn is so good. It's just vanilla. It's just vanilla sugar. Yeah, okay, let's go. It's really, like, I always want to choose some kind of, like, profession or some kind of, you know, some kind of something for your character so they have something to dress up as. But, yeah, it's just, sometimes it's hard to choose. I still can't choose, like, a specific kind of outfit for Figby. He's just always Figby. So much orange, right? This is, I think, 2 yards of orange. It's too much. I got it for a different project that I didn't end up doing because I used something else in the end. Okay. Oh, these are for another project. Yeet. Okay, that's not the right yellow. I thought I sorted all this out. Why is it all mixed in? Okay. Oh yeah, whenever I'm at the store, if there's ever any like extra yards of just fabric that I can use, like remnants are super cheap at the store, and this is like balaclava fabric. So any kind of balaclava fabric, I'm like, yes please, and I buy it at a good price, and then I always end up using it later. All right. What? Candy corn flavor? That's so weird. That's weird. To be honest, though, I wouldn't complain. I think that's kind of cool, but... Alright. So I'm more into this, because then I can still... If I have the 2 cameras, I can still look up at you guys. There we go. Ugh. Uncomfortably close. There. Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Orange, yellow, white. Good. Now does anybody remember which order these go in? I feel like it's orange in the middle and white on the top. I think. Let me grab some stuff. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be a fursuit prop, so I want to make it kind of big. So, first I'm going to draw it out, so I know what I'm after. Come here, camera. Cool. Like a triangle, but rounded edges. See, like, we could make a really, really tall, thin one, like this. Or we could make it, like, short and squatty, which would be kind of funny. And we could even put faces on them, too, if we want, which would be really adorable. Orange bottom, yellow middle, white top. Okay, orange bottom, yellow middle, white top. Cool, thank you for that. Alright, so now I know what that is. So now I'm just gonna be drawing it. Back down here. See, I need more cameras. I can't believe it. I thought 2 cameras would be enough, but it's not. I need more cameras. Alright. So once I know what I'm doing, I sketched it out tiny. Now I'm gonna draw it actual size. And if it's gonna be bigger than 1 sheet of paper, I tape the 2 sheets of paper together. There we go. I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's not gonna be... Yeah. Okay. Everything must be highlighted. Highlight everything. I love this. Yellow in the middle. You're making me want to sew. Yes! Do it! Do it! We can sew together. It's so fun. Get it? Alright. The hardest part is keeping it in camera. Okay, so. Here. There we go. I like this. Yeah, that's a candy corn. Yeah. Okay. Not sure if you guys can even see it, to be honest. Okay, so I sketched it out. And I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fold it in half because I want to make sure that it's mirrored properly. Because if I don't, this side could be a little bit up and awkward. I want it to be nice and even down the middle. So, well, first I'm going to mark the top center of this. And then the bottom center. There we go. So now I know exactly where to fold it. There we go. Yeah. I like candy corn. I want some candy corn now. Fel, do you have any candy corn? Share. Yellow bottom, orange is middle. It's so fun. Yellow is bottom. Okay, that's bizarre. How does you know, this is something we look at every year and none of us can figure it out exactly what color order. All right. Does that look kind of like the middle? I think it does. I'm gonna put more tape. It's trying to explode and I don't like that. There we go. Is this camera close enough for you? I can get it a little closer. It might be hard to see right now. That is actually kind of better. I think that's better. If the camera stand doesn't fall over. Don't fall, please. Okay, cool. I like it. So again, in this folded over state, which I keep messing up on accident here. Alright, now I'm just gonna cut out this half, and then when we open it up, it'll be the whole candy corn. Scissors. Yeah, when you gotta go check on the baby. Hey, Inksy. Halloween! It's Halloween! Alright. This is like one of the easiest projects I could possibly come up with. If somebody wanted to start sewing and didn't know where to start, I mean, here is a really easy project. Honestly, I think the hardest part is sketching out at the very beginning. Just sketching the thing. Alright. There we go. Looks pretty good to me. I like it. Alright, so now I'm gonna draw the lines. Shoot. I should measure this, shouldn't I? I don't want to measure. I hate measuring, but it's usually worth it. Alright, it is just about 12 inches. So cut 12 into 3. Oh god, math. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna mark 4 inches and 8 inches, and that is the center. Cool. Now what I should do here is use my my right angle triangle here. See, the center line is still straight, so I can measure up the triangle against it. There we go. And that's how I can make sure that this line isn't angled in any stupid way. Yeah. This is some kind of stuff that, when I was younger, this would have blown my mind. Like, this is easy for me to understand now, but back then, it's just like, wow, never would have thought of that. Yes, the s'mores fabric! I was just showing this off. This is Figby's favorite bandana, or I guess I should say my favorite one for him. And then I have the baby one sized for Mr. Wolf's. It's just little. That one is one of my favorites. Easiest project! Starts making an origami bird. Yo, we should do origami one day! Oh man. Ooh, bats? Is that what you said? Bats? I can't read that far. Yeah, bats. Dude, we should make a bat. Just like one of those little circle bats with the wings and little eerie tuft things. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. So do you guys have any plans for Halloween at all? I hope you have some kind of party or something planned, because Halloween is the best holiday. It's kind of the reason, part of the reason I took a few days off from fursuit making is because everybody I know needs a Halloween costume, and Halloween's my favorite holiday, and I want to do all this decorating and shopping and making costumes, so I just needed a few days off. But Christmas is fine, not so much. It used to be my favorite until I realized Halloween is better. You can be tacky and you can dress up as whatever you want to dress up as. Okay, I need a final answer here. So we're talking yellow, orange, white, correct? I keep getting really confused. Also, if you want, you can make a ton of these, but make them really, really tiny, and you would have like, you can make like a whole little bowl of just like little sacky, hacky sack size, like beanbag size little candy corns. Yellow in bottom, orange in middle, white in top. Okay, yellow, orange, white. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna mark that Y O W I O U. Okay. The memes for the Halloween year. That's so sad. But it's spooky time. All right. I think we need to we need to help you get in the season. Just watch Halloween Town, or one of those old, really bad but really nostalgic Halloween movies. Are you allowed to watch movies together on stream? Probably not Twitch, but maybe on Discord, because, guys, I would so watch movies with you. Okay, so I was gonna do this with Minky, because I freaking love Minky, but I didn't order any yellow, and I couldn't stand the idea of having the other two colors in Minky and then not having one of them, so we're just doing fleece today. But to be honest, you could use any fabric, really. So this is your standard fleece. I mean, it's pretty soft, it's pretty thick for what it is, and it's super cheap, and it's super easy to get a hold of. That's why a lot of makers like to use it for different stuff, because it's easy to work with. It's just a pretty good fabric for all kinds of stuff. Oh! I did not check. Do you want me to check real fast? Let me check. Micah, I made a present for you, but I can't show you yet. Well, I guess I could show you. No, it's a secret. It's just a bandana, but it matches Micah, and it's really cute. It's just a surprise for you, so next time I see you, I'll give it to you. Alright. Hocus Pocus? Yes! Okay, I heard that they were making a second one of that, but is that true, or is that just a rumor? Because I would so go see that in the theater. Your birthday is on the 12th of November. Ah! I might have to mail you that soon. Hang on, it's loading. Yeah, yeah! Alright, yeah, Micah, you're good. It went through. I saw it. And I already have Ren's furs, and so now I just need to get a hold of Bellamy's furs. But Ren is first in the queue, so there's that. I'm gonna get back to doing that thing where like on Tuesday I'll do one suit, and then Wednesday I'll do a different suit, or something like that. I liked that. That was a lot of fun, because it kept things from getting stale for me. Alright, so I could get a marking pencil and trace this, or I could just be lazy and hold the pattern on here and cut it out. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm just guesstimating just about how far... Yes! I love the little fig bees hopping around. Oh no, yeah, you gotta do your homework. Gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for hanging out, even just for a little while. It's legit, yeah. Okay, Skelebro, fine. It's, yeah, I added an emote wall. Yeah, right? I was so happy when I figured out how to do that. I was trying to figure out how to make more fun stuff for you guys to do so you wouldn't be, like, bored or whatever. So you can, like, spam whatever emote you want and it'll go everywhere. But I think it's funny that the first time you found that out happened to be with the floating head. Just the single head. Alright, quick note on, fleece. It doesn't matter which way you rotate it. Thankfully. Most fabrics kind of do matter, but this one doesn't at all. So you can turn it whatever way you want. But make sure you know which way is facing forward. Like, this is the front of the fabric, and this is the back. So make sure you know which side is the front and which side is the back. Because, over time, as it gets more beat up, you'll be able to tell if half of it is backwards and half of it is not, and it'll look really stupid. That's a nice new addition. Good! I'm glad you like it. I like it too. Puppers! Are those puppies from another stream, or are they from, actually on the Twitch emotes? Because I don't know if I've seen those before. They should make an official Twitch wolf emote, because I think wolves need to be more represented. Alright. I hope this, camera is close enough for you guys to actually see what's going on. Do you guys have a favorite dog? I think if I had to guess Micah's, I would say hers was a favorite would be a husky. But, everybody else, I don't know, I really like German Shepherds. Like, if I wasn't allowed to choose a wolf, I think my favorite canine would be probably a German Shepherd. They're so cute. Alright, so when I cut this out, I made sure to leave extra space all the way around it. Maybe like a 1/4 inch all the way around, and that's for the seam allowance. Okay, that was easy. Now, gotta make sure I don't lose which side is the front. So, bloodhounds. I gotta look that up. Wait, are those the ones that have the, like the big eye socket, like the droopy eyes? I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open Google. I was hoping not to have to open Google, but it's gonna happen. Schnauzer. Oh, I think I know what those are. Schnauzer. Yes! Oh, Schnauzers are really cute. Okay, I can totally see that. Bloodhound. Oh, yeah, Bloodhound. Yeah. These all are reminding me of Lady and the Tramp, which I haven't seen in years. Tibetan Mastiff. Oh my gosh. Tibetan Mastiff? What? That looks fake. That looks like a lion. What about, oh no, I don't remember what they're called. Okay, so there's this, you know what? I bet if anyone would know it, it would be Ren. There's this breed of dog. It's huge. Absolutely massive dog. And it starts with an M, I think, the name. But somebody went into a PetSmart and brought their two giant Malamute? Actually, I think it's a Malamute or something like that. It was huge. They were absolutely huge. Imagine having two of those. Apparently those are huge too. I didn't know that. Yeah, right? Lady and the Tramp. Okay. I like dogs. I think dogs are cute. But, in person, I do not like to be touched by dogs. I don't want them to touch me. I don't know what it is. I think it's just... I don't know. Big dogs scare me because at least if there's a person attacking me, I know how to throw a person. I know how to hurt a person attacking me. But a dog, I can't stop a giant dog from attacking me. I don't know. I've always been kind of afraid of dogs for some reason. Big dogs. Big dogs. I don't remember. This was months ago. I think they were like cream. I want to say it was Alaskan Malamute or something like that, but it was big though. They were huge. And imagine the amount of shedding people have to deal with those huge dogs. Even, well, I don't know too much about dogs, I guess, but I have a lot of cats, and even the cats that are known to not shed, they all shed. All of them. Oh, I messed up. Oops. Okay, so I'm not using my marking pencil to kind of like draw around this to trace the pattern because it's such a simple pattern. I don't think it's necessary. I'm just cutting around, leaving enough seam allowance, just doing it by eye. But I do still have my marking pencil here because I want to mark which side is the front and which side is the back. Because, I mean, look at this. It looks exactly the same on both sides. So, after taking the yard of fabric and analyzing it, I figure out which side is the puffy side and which side is more dull. And, the back side, I'll just put like a little tick mark on there so I know. It'll save you a lot of hassle later when you're trying to figure it out, like... You would greatly dislike my house. I have 9 dogs. Oh, dear Lord. She's got an army. Holy cow. Can I ask what kind of dogs you have? Like, can you even remember? Because that's a lot. That's a lot of dog. That's pretty neat, though. Like, that's about how many cats I would have, so... Alright, I, have one more orange piece to cut out, because I did cut one out, but I messed it up on accident. Oops. I guess I'll flip this around. Might as well try to save some fabric here. I'm gonna get this camera a little bit closer. Sorry. Skelefro, you were playing, Shovel Knight earlier with Fel. Are you still playing, or... Because if you're still playing, I don't want to keep you from, having fun. Okay. This is a little bit better. I need it close enough where you guys can see. Oh! I feel that, Micah. That's why I have to do everything on the flippin' floor. If they were fluffy with pointed ears, they could have been Malamute. If they had short coats and floppy ears, they were probably Mastiffs. Oh my goodness. Ren, you're so cool. How do you know all this? Oh, you came for the stream. You guys are so sweet. You can keep playing if you want. I mean, I appreciate hanging out with you guys, but it's like, I don't want to stop you guys from playing your game. Like, how do you even know? There's so many breeds. That's, like, so impressive to me. It's kind of like when you know all the different, species of dinosaur. It's like, I mean, most people know what a Triceratops is, but to name, like, all the different species of dinosaurs, it's like, that's how cool it is to me. I have no idea how you know all these dog breeds. I'm sure Indigo knows them pretty well, too. Alright, now I just gotta cut out the yellow. Oh, the camera stand was on the yellow. So yeah, this is a really easy project, but it's really... I mean, it's quick and it's fun. It gets you good results. Alright. This is definitely the back of the fabric here. If you look at the front, it's like much more plush. Poofy. Oh no! Yeah, internet these days can be kind of trouble. Too bad you're stuck with us. Yeah. Spartan! Oh my gosh, hi! I will try to appease you, Fel, but it might be boring. Spartan! Okay, guys, Spartan took his suit to, I think, BLFC? I don't know what that is. Something furry convention. Oh my gosh, he sent some pictures in the server, and I am just so happy. He looks great. I hope you were having fun, Spartan. It looks like you were having fun. That makes me so happy. It's weird, like, working on those suits for other people for so many, like, thousands of, hundreds of hours, however long I spent on it. It feels like I know that suit inside and out. It's like, it feels like he could be sitting right here. But it's just so cool to see him in action. Oh, really? That's so cool. Is that a famous person or some, just one of your friends? Or, cause I wish I knew who that was. I do. I'm sorry. Or is it somebody you took a picture with? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Imagine going skydiving. That'd be scary. Ooh. That's so cool. I wish I knew these people. Maybe I should, I can look it up after the stream, and I can follow them. Oh, seriously? That's sick. I can't even ski normally. I fall down and injure myself every time. I mean, I don't have a cast yet, so I guess I haven't injured myself that bad. But that's so cool. Spartan, you're just cool too. You're so cool. I'm so glad I know all of you guys. Renan, you say you have 3 labs. A Shih Tzu, a Chihuahua, a Min Pin, a West... Okay, I'm gonna have to look up these. West Highland Terrier mix, a Schnauzer mix, and a Toy Poodle. Oh my gosh. When I was a kid, I wanted a Toy Poodle so bad. Min Pin. Oh, they're cute. Oh, it's really cute. That's cute. West Highland Terrier. Oh no. Terriers are cute. I don't know. I feel like as long as they're not like really jumpy, like jumping on you, I feel like I would like to visit Ren's house and just kind of pet the doggies. But at the same time, there's a lot of dogs. That is a lot of dogs. That might stress me out. That's so cool. I'm so glad you had fun. But yeah, yeah, because that's how it goes. I'm sure he is dirty. That's the worst part, is having to wash it after. I did leave, I think, I should have, left some full care instructions on how to wash it, but if you have any questions or whatever, if you want some kind of, direction, like, you want me to tell you in person or whatever, that's fine too. Or if you have any questions of any kind. Okay, I lost my marking pencil. I had to mark which side's the inside. Oh, check my Discord. Okay. I can do that. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, I like that where you swapped heads. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I love seeing these pictures. Oh man, you look great. You look like you had so much fun. I hope you did. I'm glad you were able to go to a convention with him. I'm glad he was done in time, I should say. There we go. Okay. Got it. You say, oh, they jump and bark. Maybe I'll just enjoy the photos of them then. I'll enjoy the photos of your many dogs. I get kind of Yeah, I don't know. That might be too much dog for me then. I'm so glad that there are dog lovers out there. I'm certainly not a dog person at all, but I do think, I hope that all the dogs, all the cats, I hope every pet in the world can someday get a home. And so I'm really glad that somebody out there likes dogs better than me, so that they can love the dogs. And at least I love the cats. I'll pet the cats. Alright, we are almost set to move up to the desk so I can sit in a chair. Yay! Alright, this one I didn't cut so high. I didn't do a great job. But that's alright. It'll still turn out fine. There we go. Okay. Gonna mark the back here. Okay. To the desk! Okay, I need to move all this stuff. I wish my workroom was bigger. It's so small, but at least I have a workroom, I guess I should say. To the desk! Alright. You also have 2 cats, but you prefer your dogs. Yeah. Just shun the cats. Get out of here. Yeah, a lot of people don't care for cats just because they can be really, you know, they don't really, sometimes, I guess it depends on what kind of cat you have, what their personality is, so sometimes they can be not that friendly. Alright, come on, camera stand. Work with me now. Got my, okay, I swear I can do this. I can do this! Don't tell me! Okay, that's good enough. Alright, now I'm just gonna puzzle these together real quick, which is super easy. This is such an easy one to puzzle together. Candy corn! Oh my gosh, I really want to eat some candy corn. There we go. Did I not? I didn't round out the corner on this one. It's all sharp. Sharp. Such an easy project, and I'm still finding that I made a few mistakes. What even? What if your cat steals food to an extreme level? Do they, like, jump on the counter and just take it and run? Because I've seen cats do that before. Oh, yeah! My chicken's back there. I love the chickens. They're all just looking at you. It's so funny. Thank you. I love them too. Chicken art. The chicken art behind me. Yeah. Ever since I was a kid, I don't know what it was, but I would, oh shoot, this is such a long, like a far back memory. When I was a kid, the console I grew up with was the GameCube. So I had The Sims 2 on the GameCube, and The Sims 2 on the GameCube was not just Sims. It was the only Sims 2 there was Sims 2 Pets. So whether you liked it or not, it was gonna be pet themed. And that was okay, because I liked it. But, in line with the theme, I would always name my guy Joe Chicken Man. Like, chicken, and then man, M-A-N-N. And I thought I was so cool for coming up with a funny name that still worked within the context of the game. They watch it. They're watching me. Right? That chicken man. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but to this day, if I ever make, like, a really dorky sim, I'll usually name him Joe Chicken Man. He always had that one, wow, now that I think about it, it was a really a 90s haircut. It was, like, down to here, just, like, straight hair down to here, and it was always yellow. I don't know why. That's just what I did. I've had cats. I mean, I have a lot of cats, too, so they all have different, personalities, and one of them is just a real royal jerk. As in, he's also a food stealer. He'll steal all the food. So you gotta be really careful, because he won't just, like, go up there and chow on it. He'll go, take it, grab it in his little mouth, and run away. Like a little brat. Your cat stole an entire loaf of bread off the top of the fridge and took it to his bedroom. An entire loaf of bread? What the heck? Okay, so hearing that, you would think, okay, well, maybe his owner just doesn't feed him enough. But no, that's not it. That's not true. It's just because they want to. It's fun to them to steal food. They're not even hungry. They just want to play with it. I love that idea, Skelefro. Oh my goodness. You know, I did that before with Roller Coaster Tycoon. But we should totally do that with Sims. I'm so up for that. Well, I will see who survives. I'll set the house on fire. Alright, so right now I need another camera. I need like 10 cameras, okay? So I can easily move the camera shot around the room. This kind of project is... It's one of those kinds of projects where I need lots of different camera angles. Alright, let's take this guy. This is the one that moves around a lot, so... You'll die of dysentery on the first day. You know, I also would love to play that. Okay, that would be a good Halloween game to play. Oh shoot, what's it called? It's like Oregon. It's the Oregon Trail, the zombie version. We should totally do that. I'm gonna scare Figgy for spooky season and watch Spartan with Tide Pods. Oh boy. The Tide Pod himself being washed with Tide Pods. I love that. That would scare me. I would be very unhappy. I'd be like, oh no, Spartan, no! Yeah, Oregon Trail. Have you ever heard of it, Skelefro? I played it with my friends in college once, and it's pretty funny because just to see who ends up dying, and it's usually in a stupid way. And somebody always sits on something. In like the travel car, one of the characters will always sit and wreck something. So it's funny when it's like, Skelefro sat on a tire and ruined it. It's like, how big you gotta be to ruin a tire by sitting on it. Maybe we should play that. We should play that for spooky time. How do you recommend you fox the bat? What do you mean? You mean like poof it up? Or wash it? Skelefro sat on literally all the ammo. Alright, quick warning, I have no idea how loud this is gonna be. I got a machine soap for a few seconds and I'm sorry. Let me move the camera. Here we go. We're gonna go right in the way here. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, easy. Okay, I will do that first. Hang on. Alright. So, I have done lots of Googling, and I've done lots of testing, and I have found out that, there is essential oils, and there's fragrance oils. And the difference between it is, essential oils is derived from, like, natural things, so it's like, actually good for you, kind of, in different ways. You can look up, like, which essential oil does what, technically. Like, some are good for headaches, I don't know if it actually works or anything, but they can be used as fragrance too, and they are used in perfumes. And the only difference between essential and fragrance oil is that essential is made out of natural stuff, and fragrance oil is more like scents you can't find in nature, like butter, popcorn, or candy, what's that called? Cotton candy. Stuff like that. Okay, got it. Hang on. Okay, hang on, Spartan. I'm gonna finish this explanation and then I'll move on to yours. Yeah, so usually, if you want, you can add a scent, but you don't have to. It's just kind of like adding, like, a perfume or whatever. So, if you do, they usually come in tiny little bottles. You can get them online or even at Walmart in the candle section or whatever. You just put, like, a single drop into one of these little bottles. Or you can even do a bigger bottle like this. I have different sizes. This one maybe put 2 drops or 3 drops, but that's how you add the scent. And for the spray itself, alcohol. So it doesn't have to be 91%. I've got some 70%, but you pour isopropyl alcohol, and I'd say it's hard to say because it's not 100%, but that's why I get the 91% because it's as close to 100 as I can find. I know 99% exists, but I can never find it in the store, so whatever. Basically, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the isopropyl alcohol at a 30% ratio, and then you pour water in the rest, like 70% water to 30% isopropyl alcohol. So, I hope that makes sense. Usually I'll put in, like, the 1/3-ish amount of alcohol, and then I'll put in the drop of, fragrance or essential oil, and then I'll pour water to fill up the rest, and then I shake it. And it smells good. And it is sanitizer, so you can use it for your hands too, if you want to, like, bring it with you in your car or the store or whatever. And it smells good. So, yeah. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, you know, you got me. Yes, okay, Husky. Spartan, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's just squished down. What the heck? That's kind of weird. I didn't know. So what you should be able to do... Hang on. Give me just a sec. I gotta grab something. Alright, guys. This is Indigo's butt. Indigo's butt padding. It's just a standard pillow. Basically, it's got stuffing inside, and it's made out of that spandex, stretchy, lycra, whatever. Anyways, if it gets right thick, if it gets kind of flattened, what you can do is, just like any normal pillow, you can kind of go like this and kind of like puff it back up. If it keeps being too flat, oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Adam Fighter. Cool. Thank you for following. He is thick. Yeah, so that should work. Like, after the con, after every day you're done at the con and it's nighttime, whatever, spray it with, your disinfectant and then puff it up like this. And after you're done at your convention, then you can throw it in the washing machine and it should puff up itself when you throw it in the dryer. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah. We're just talking about toilet seats. So, Spartan, you should be able to, you can throw it in the washing machine and then throw it in the dryer, but, I would put it on no heat. I mean, it would probably be fine, the pillows, but, yeah. I did! I did. I like making stuff. Thank you. I like the hearts all over the screen. I want to send a cheese. Oh, I guess I'm sending 2 cheeses. So yeah, okay. I hope that answers your question, Spartan. Donut. I made a donut prop once, but I lost it. It's somewhere in my closet. I actually have no idea where it is. Okay, so I do have to sew this now, so give me a hot second. Shouldn't take long, but I do have to run this through the sewing machine. Sorry. There we go. So if you are using the sewing machine, make sure you backpedal a little bit, because that, like, knots it into place. I guess I'm just gonna have to get another camera, because I need one that's specifically set up for the sewing machine, so I can have the color filters and the zoom and the angle set, because every time I move this camera, it's a problem. Alright. Sorry, hang on. Okay, and same thing at the end, you want to backpedal a little bit. This camera's in my face. Oh, that's fine, yeah. Just hanging out. If you want to pop in and say anything or not, you're totally fine. Thank you. I'm really sorry you have a paper. Is it like an English paper or, heaven forbid, a history paper? Because, papers... I'm sorry, but they're just awful. I hate writing papers. Okay, here is my seam. Focus. Cool, so I like to check both sides after I sew through it, because sometimes the fabric slippy slides a little bit, and it doesn't hold on properly, so this side looks great. Like, you've got enough seam allowance, but on this side, up here, you can see it's a little bit cutting it close to the edge, and I don't like that, so I double sew everything. Everything is always double sewn with me, so check both sides and then fix any areas like that need to be sewn a little closer to the inside of the fabric. On your podcast. Good. Yeah, I'll just be in the background. Hopefully I'll give you some kind of just speaking in the background, something to listen to. Like a history paper. Gosh. Yeah, you see it sliding? It's a little too high. See, like, this side looks great, but then you get to this side and it's like, help. I'm so sorry. I hope you have good luck writing that, because I do not miss the days of writing papers, that's for sure. Ah, it slipped in the same spot. Oh. Alright. So I was saying how, I like sewing with fleece because it's so useful for so many things. But something that I should have mentioned is that it does slide a bit. Probably. I'd say the fix to it is putting your fingers like, come here. Okay. Since it likes to slide, you need to get a good grip on it in every single spot. So not just feeding it through casually, but you gotta like really push down on it. Don't let it slide. So the fact that I'm going too quickly, it's my fault. I am letting it slide. So I should go slower. You definitely got that right. Yeah, I'm gonna go over this spot one more time. So I need to just give it a good grip, and then... I hope wherever Micah is right now, I hope she's sewing, because sometimes she'll come on stream and then she'll see me sewing and then she gets excited and then she sews, and I love that. I love when everybody's just sewing together. Skeleton. Gonna go get some food, huh? Yeah, I gotta keep it stable. That's the main thing. Corn! Okay, that group Corn, the musical group Corn is so fun to make fun of. Just because they're so unique. They're very different. Oh no! That's so cool, Micah. What pattern are you making? What are you making it for? I would be scared to sew if I had a kid. I'd be scared to sew around them because, you know, like the needles and stuff, and kids are kind of crazy. They run around. I would be a little scared. All right, yeah, I'm gripping onto it stronger now, and it's a lot better. Ooh, a wagging tail, yes! You know, that's something that, you've always been really into is the wagging tails. And I don't know, I've just never been able to make a proper wagging tail that wags as much as yours. Your wagging tails are just, like, amazing. Adventure Time has a character named Science. It's a candy corn! What? I used to watch Adventure Time when it started, but then I was either in high school or college. Something happened. I wasn't able to continue to watch the show, but I did watch most of the first season when it was airing. But I don't remember that character. That's awesome. I love Adventure Time. I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm going to be talking about now, but Lego Dimensions. It's kind of like Skylanders. It's like a Toys to Life, but for Legos. And it's discontinued now, but they had an Adventure Time set, and it was very fun. Oh, you were like me. Yeah, watching at the start and then you get busy. It's easier to watch a series when it's completely finished for some reason, because then you can just like binge it all in one sitting. But if you're trying to watch it when it comes out, it's like you gotta keep coming back and... Sorry. I know this channel is a lot of... I mean, it's gaming, but it's also sewing. It's half sewing and half gaming, and it's like... I know it's a sewing channel, but at the same time, whenever I'm sewing on the machine, I feel bad because I'm not speaking. I feel like I'm being not entertaining. Okay, so here's our candy corn. Cute. Here's... It's kind of in we're kind of shadowed over here. I need a light. So here's the outside. Nice seam. And the inside has got... Yeah. Cool. So yeah, here's the tick marks. Here, here, here. That's so I make sure they're on the inside. Cool. So let's do the other one. I'll go faster this time, I swear. I was just distracted. Yeah, right? Rather start once it's over. Yeah, so you can just watch the whole thing at once. But then at the same time, if you're talking about a show like Naruto or something that just keeps going and going, it's like maybe I should have started years ago to keep up with it, because trying to get into Naruto is fun, but at the same time it's overwhelming. Petition to make the candy corn the next giveaway! You know what? I'm fine with that. I was actually gonna give away the bandana, but I can totally give away a candy corn too. I'm fine with that. Alright, shoot. I don't remember how to... I didn't do it. I keep trying to make a giveaway section in my stream, and it keeps not happening because I keep messing it up. I swear I thought I figured it out, but I don't know. So anyways, yeah. Give me just a second. I will have a stream-only giveaway in the future once I finally figure out how to do it. Maybe I need to contact someone who knows what they're doing, because I've tried multiple times to make a giveaway work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what you can do is, if you're watching my stream, on my Twitch channel here somewhere, there is a link to my Discord server. And if you go on there, there's a giveaways tab. I will set up a giveaway for, I'll give away both. For the Halloween bandana and for this candy corn plush. And there'll be 2 separate giveaways, so I guess you have a chance to win either. And I'll do that after the stream. So, yeah. after the stream's over, I'll set it up. But I like that idea. I like fursuit props, but for some reason I find that I just don't use them that often, personally. I don't know what it is. I think I like making them more than I like using them. Oh, yeah, someone can't win both. Oh, you know what? Okay, I like that idea. That's a good idea. I'm not sure how to set that up, or if we even can set that up. Maybe if I do one, and then it ends, and then I start the second one, and then it ends. I'll talk to Cyrus, on the Discord server. They know more than I do. They basically run the server for me. Also, I've been meaning to commission somebody, like, okay, I went to animation school. I know how to animate, but, gee, I sure don't have the time to do it. So I've been meaning, I keep forgetting, to commission somebody to make me a new, like, following animation. Like, you know how every time somebody follows the channel, I get, like, a little zombie walking across? Which is really cute, but I'd rather have it be like a Figby, like, jumping or something. Those little emotes like that. Like, I can make a giveaway one or a raid one. But I gotta find somebody to do it, because I don't have the time. Like, if one person wins both on the first try, they can pick whatever one they want. And then we do a new giveaway for the item they didn't choose. That's a good idea, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. It's highly unlikely that one person will win both, but if they do, that's a great idea. Yes! Okay, okay. I have like 10 suits in the process. I think, okay, yeah. Alright, here we go. Here are all my personal suits in process. They're just a bunch of swatches, but I'll show you guys because they're fun. This is for, not a suit actually, but it's for a giant Mr. Woofs. So I'm making a giant Mr. Woofs that I can carry around with me, like, maybe about like this big. So that's what these furs are for. You missed nothing at all. This is my first swatch pack for Figby 2.0. But the reason I still haven't bought it yet is because, gosh darn it, I'm waiting for them to release this honey fur in a luxury fox. Because I don't want to make it with standard fur, I want to make it with luxury fox. I'm very particular, that's why I haven't made 2.0 yet, even though I really want to. This one, I haven't decided the species yet, but I did buy the fur, and it's like this, the color is wrong in here, but it's like pastel yellow. It's so pretty. And this one, ooh. This one's gonna be an owl. It's like a mint green and brown natural colors. And finally, there's this one. I don't think I'm gonna ever finish this one. It's supposed to be a partial, but that's what these are. These, wow, the camera, move. Camera, please. These two. This is just my partial, because sometimes I don't want a full suit, so. But I need to come up with a name for him still, so we'll see. I would love Figby to have some siblings. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me explain. I can explain the giveaway. No! Hello? Am I back? Okay, what the heck? I just went down. That was bizarre. I didn't even do anything this time, I swear. Why is it doing that to me lately? Come on. Capybara! I'll make a dust devil. Oh no, I'm so sorry! I scream a lot. I need to tone it down. Okay, so the problem is, when I first started streaming, I didn't have a mic, I didn't have a camera. I had my computer's built-in mic, the integrated mic, and the integrated webcam. So for it to pick me up, I had to kind of shout. And ever since, I've been shouting. And I'm shouting right now. I'm so sorry. It's a really bad habit I need to break. I'm really sorry. I need to talk like a normal human being. I'm gonna try. But it's really hard. It's really hard for me. I really want to shout. I shout by default. It would, but I still don't want to annoy people. Like, the one person I'm imagining, Jacksepticeye, all he does is shout, and even if you turn it down really quiet, it's still hard to listen to him, so I don't want to be obnoxious, you know? But Skelefro, in your streams, you're totally fine. You don't shout too much. You sound fine. In fact, you talk normal. So yeah, I do have personal suits planned, and I have, okay, so I have a costume that I have to, I'm gonna reveal very soon. It's pretty impressive, I'll say that. It's not a fursuit, but it does have like a head. It's like, it's very special. It's for my brother for Halloween, and that's what I've been spending my break on. It's very cool, so. The only thing is I have to 3D print a few small pieces to put on it, and then it'll be done, so. You can see. Yeah. I know, I'm so excited. Oh! It's so close, and I'm really, really, really excited. I'm very proud of it. I'm not sure where to post it, though, like, I mean, it's not a fursuit, so do I post it in my fursuit stuff? I guess I can. It's still technically a costume. Oh, you're so sweet. You're excited. Thank you. That makes me excited that somebody else is excited. There you go. I actually started a long time ago on it. I accidentally almost showed it in camera once, and I was like, oh! Because it was a secret. But I didn't really start working on it until my break right now, just before Halloween. Oh boy, it's getting kind of late. What happened? I don't know. I don't know how it got late. Alright, I gotta run this through one more time, and see, look at that, okay? Let me show it in this camera. The lighting is better over here. The seam's great here. Not so much right here. It's a little close to the top, so gotta make sure I fix that second time through. Sometimes if it's really off, I'll go through a third time, because I want to make sure whatever it is I'm sewing is durable. Alright. Sorry, give me a hot second. So, I was thinking maybe we could, I kind of want to have, like, a fursuit Halloween stream. Like, it's been a long time since I did a suit, like, a stream in suit. So I can wear my full suit and then do a short Halloween-themed stream, where I just, I dress up as Figby, and then we do some Halloween stuff together. Probably just chatting, like a Q&A, while I show you some of my Halloween decorations, and act goofy on camera in a fursuit. It sounds fun. Ask a fursuiter! You know what? I'd be fine with that's cool. I like that idea. That kind of okay. That kind of reminds me of an idea I wanted to do before. Hang on just a second. I'm sorry. Still getting over that cold. Apparently. I thought I was done, but here I am. Well, I've got some fursuit spray. Might as well use it, am I right? Smells like Fig Bee. The scent I usually use for Fig Bee is, I want to say Daisy. So whenever I smell that one specific smell, I'm like, it's Fig Bee. Drink some juice. Get your vitamins. I need to drink more juice. I need to eat more fruit and vegetables. I think that's my problem. That's why I'm always sick. Because the only thing Fel and I eat is, pasta. You are making Jasper a tail! Oh! What is he gonna be for Halloween? Okay, so we have the two insides of our candy corn here. I know this isn't the best camera angle. I'm sorry about that. I need more cameras, apparently. So yeah, put the insides, sandwich them together. So you have the wrong side facing out. And now we're just gonna pin it, just like we did before. That's so cute. I know when I have a kid, it's gonna be really hard for me because, I mean, my job is to make fursuits. Do you know how dangerous that is for a kid to be around? Like, am I just not gonna be able to work until they're sleeping or something? Because I'm talking, there's hot glue, there's pins, like sharp pins, and clips, and things to slip on, and not to mention all of the dust in the air, and all of the fur and the foam in the air. It's not a safe place for a kid, so it's like, am I not allowed to work? Send them to a daycare! It's like, I don't want to, but at the same time, you know what? You know what? I figured it out. It depends on my financial situation, I guess. That's what it is. If I get a husband with a job that's like an actual stable job, then I guess I can work or not work. But if I get a husband that's an artist like me, and we don't have stable income from like a daily job, it's like, I'm gonna have to work. I might need a daycare. Otherwise, I would just do commissions and projects still, but it would be after they go to bed, I guess. If it's your full-time job, you shouldn't feel bad for sending your kids to daycare so you can work. You're right. Actually, okay, you're totally right about that. That's true. And it would be my full-time job, so just as it is now. I need a real job. Okay. Can I get, like, real with you guys for a second? I'm freaking ancient. I just turned... God. In September, I turned 27, and, I'm no longer on my parents' insurance, so I currently have no insurance. So it's like, I should probably get a job that can give me insurance, but I want fursuiting to be my job. So, I've got two options, okay? I can apply for some kind of free healthcare with the government, or I can just die if I get sick, or I have to get a real job, which I've done many times in the past. I'm not afraid of that. It's just that I want this to be my job, you know? Or, and this is ideal, I find a husband who has a real job. That's my plan, man. I mean, I might just have to get some government health care for now, but I'm gonna look for the husband with the job, yeah? Oh, when you got married, you lost your mother's insurance, and it's scary. Yo! That's true. Yeah, when you get married, I'm sure. Inksy. Okay, yeah, you're ancient too, I admit it. We're both ancient together. Alright, so we've got this inside out. It's all pinned. I'm going to sew all the way around except in between this bottom part right here. Leave this open. So start here, start right here, and then go all the way around the triangle and stop right here. And the reason for that is we need to turn it inside out and put stuffing in it, so you're gonna need to make that open. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm gonna leave the side open. I'm gonna leave this section open so that it'll make sense. Leave the side open, not the bottom. Just trust me, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, you think? Oh, Red! You know what? Fel is also 30, and I make fun of him, but I'm also old. We're all old, okay? We're all so old. You're in our same age bracket, you're fine. Micah's just young. That's a good idea though, Ren. Thank you for that. I'm wondering, I'm not officially a business owner, but I'm thinking about setting it up to be an official small business. I don't know anything about taxes or something, but I should probably look into it because it might help. That's a good idea. Thank you. Retirement home for furries. Okay, yeah. Once we hit 40, that's when I'm gonna say that yeah. Whenever I hear 40, it makes me think of parents. Like, if you're 40, you're likely to have a child. So it's like, 40-year-olds make me think of parents. I hope I have kids by the time I'm 40. Alright, so someone smart might have switched their thread to white, but I didn't. I'm still on orange, so we'll see if this is okay. It'll probably be fine. Sole proprietor. Okay. I still got my note from the last Roller Coaster Tycoon stream, where I told myself, look up Roller Coaster Tycoon on mobile. Okay, I'm gonna write this down real quick. Before I forget. I gotta make sure I spell. Thank you. Good idea. Oh. You guys are so smart. You have ideas I never would have even thought of. Like... But yeah, I do market myself as a business, but I'm not technically, officially, legally a business. I'm wondering if I should change that. It might help. I've just never looked into it, actually. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. So I love yellow. I love yellow so much. It's such a pretty color. That's why I've got this. And I haven't decided on the species yet, but I am 90% sure I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna make it into an elephant. But this like pastel yellow is such a pretty color, and the reason I love all shades of yellow. Even mustard yellow has its place. But the reason I don't use that color on Figby is because I use a macaroni yellow on Figby, which I think that fits really well. But the thing is, I love all the yellows, so I wanted to be able to use other yellows too. So thankfully, it's possible to make multiple suits with different colors, because I would be sad if I never got the chance to use like a bright sunshiny yellow. Because Figby's macaroni yellow is awesome, but I love them all. Paying taxes is pain. Yeah. I believe it. Ugh. Worth it to have your own business and insurance. You're right. You're right. If you make so much on PayPal from the business option, you're gonna have to start claiming it on your taxes. Actually, you're right. I think I totally just learned that the other day, and then I forgot. You're totally right. I think I already have to. Which is also pain. Also, if I make enough on Twitch, which is any money at all, I have to claim that too, apparently. I don't know the first thing about taxes. My uncle's been handling it for me my whole life, and now I think it's time to do it myself, and it's just like, I'm afraid. Oh, you stuck... Oh! No, I don't, but that's totally something I want to do one day, is make a macaroni prop. Ooh. It's on my list. I have a list of props that I want to make one day, but... And yeah, it's a long list, so... No, I was saying, Figby is like a macaroni yellow, and I love every shade of yellow. So, I mean, he's not yellow himself, but he's got yellow stripes on his legs, and yeah. From my experience, if you're single, taxes is easy. Until you have a business, and then it gets confusing, and then, I mean, Skelefro, you stream too. I'm sure you've made some amount of money, even if it's a little bit, from Twitch, so you're gonna have to claim that too, right? I think once you make over just a tiny bit, like 300 or something. Oh no. I don't want to go to federal prison for being dumb. Yeah, I feel that. I don't want, okay, getting audited. To get audited is my actual #1 fear. Not like I have anything to hide, it's just that if you get audited, you have to prove you have to go back throughout the whole year and prove all the money that you've spent, all the money that you've earned. It's a huge, huge, huge thing. And it's not that I'm afraid I'll mess it up or that I have anything to hide. It's just that I don't have time to waste on that. It takes actual weeks to get all your receipts and paychecks and everything together. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. And that usually only happens if you mess up on your tax forms and it doesn't even out. A checksum error, if you will. So yeah. You're right though. Ren, you're right. I think I will just I think I should get an accountant. You're right. They can help me. They'll help you get that money to them if you make a boo-boo. It's when you don't have it is when they have a problem. Fear. You're right. It's like Monopoly. Bank error in your favor. That's a problem. But if it's reversed bank error in their favor, they're fine with it. It's like, they get extra $20, they're like, yeah. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. We started talking about taxes because I was talking about how insurance is and how I should probably register legally as a small business. That's how we got on this topic. It's definitely something I need to look into. Alright, so the smaller you make this hole, the better, but if you make it too small, it is an absolute pain. So, you need to make it just the right size. So, oh, shoot. Okay, I need to go over that seam again. This is probably a little too big for this. You just gotta guesstimate. Basically, you need enough space to be able to turn it inside out and to stuff stuffing in there. So if it's too big, it'll be really hard to sew inside out. And that's annoying too, so. Alright, so I do have to go over this the second time, unfortunately. Ooh. Look at all that skipped seam here. It's not even It's barely attached. I'm gonna have to go over it 3 times because I missed half of this. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. The likelihood of being audited is pretty low unless it's way jacked up. If you do, though, you need the last 7 years of income and expenditures. God. I thought it was the last 1 year. No wonder it's so awful. The last 7 years. That's just... Dear Lord. My God, I'd rather die. Also, apparently, as a fursuit maker, if I guess I need to be an official small business, legally, because I heard I can write off in my taxes business expenses, like buying fur and foam, and that adds up to a lot of money, and glue. Apparently, that can count as business expenses, which can help me a lot, so I really should be writing down, and keeping receipts of these things. Which I do, but it's all over the place. I gotta kind of organize it if I'm gonna try that. Alright, let's just never get audited, and then we'll be fine. Alright, give me just a sec. Okay. The weather at the bottom of your screen ominously saying, rain is coming. Not even rain is coming, just rain coming. Like, gee, thank you, phone. Oh, shoot, really? Even the gas you use to go to the store to purchase it. Yo, that's sick. I'm gonna start doing that. I need to start doing that. I want to start at the beginning of the year, but I probably should just start immediately. Ren, see, okay, you're not old. You're smart. You're just a very smart person. You know what you're doing. Really? I'm gonna look into that. Dear Lord. Can I write that down? Sorry, hang on. That'd be awesome. I'd love to do that. That would help. So I have a twin sister. I remember when I was a lot younger, this one year, from our taxes, my sister got back $100, and she's like, yeah, and I had to pay $10, and I was like, sad. Really? Oh my gosh. That would be awesome. I need a new sewing machine. Well, not that I need it, but I really want one. Because this is a normal one, and I really want a heavy-duty one that can really pierce through those several layers of fabric. I've lost so many sewing machine needles. Oh, thank you so much, Ren. You're very smart. You know the things. And you're not old. I was just joking. We're all old. You're not the only one that's old. Yeah, as soon as November 1st hits, your suit is first in queue, so we're gonna be starting right up on yours. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you soon, I hope. And I will ping everyone to join the giveaway, so you won't forget. That's a good idea. Yeah, Micah, I would like to know that too. Because honestly, I think most people learned about me through you. Hi. Yes? Thank you. Good news. Fella's making me ramen. Oh, thank you, Micah. That's awesome. It's like, I've always wanted to know that. That's such a good, like, question. That's a good question. I like that. I almost accidentally sewed over that little hole that I needed, that I need to use to turn it inside out. I wasn't paying attention. I almost sewed it closed. That would have sucked. I would have had to get the seam ripper and go around. Alright, so I do have to go over it a third time, but only this white tip. So that's nice. I'm almost done with this. Yeah! You're right. You're totally right. Indigo. And you know what? I have another commission. They're in the queue after Ren, after Bellamy. They're third. And they found me through Spartan. So, you know what? Honestly, just word of mouth from you guys. Like, it's huge. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Like, people on Twitch are like, yeah, give me tips, give me money. I just want you to spread any news you have. That's awesome. Like, it's really, it helps more than you guys even realize, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you realize. Ah! Oh my gosh! Micah! You don't have to do, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. I don't deserve you guys. You are all too nice to me. I'm just gonna go over here and just cry. That is so sweet. Thank you. And thank you, Ren. That is so sweet. You guys are just, you are too nice to me. I can't believe how many nice people I've met through streaming. Or even just through furry stuff in general. Like, I got worried the other day because I was scrolling on Twitter and turns out there was a ruckus at BLFC this year and it was very non-PG. And of course, I got nervous. It makes me worried. Like, is this something I want? Is this fandom really something I want to be a part of? But then, remembering that not everybody is like that really helps. It's on the fridge. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. Ooh, color coral. From back here, I need new glasses. I thought it said Cobra Coral, which is cool too. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Figby. Other streamers are like, send me bits. Me. Send you bits. Say less. No. You're so sweet, Micah. Seriously, I don't deserve you. And thank you for watching, Color Coral. Even if you don't say anything, I appreciate you here. It's just nice hanging out with you. Oh no! Micah's gonna put me in the grave. There's too much sweetness happening here right now. I think I might actually explode. I feel like I should just... You're out now! Oh my gosh! You're so sweet. You really don't have to do that, honestly. But any proceeds I've been making from Twitch, I've been saving in a separate pile. I'm saving up for a capture card because I'm having so much trouble with emulation on my computer right now. And I was trying to make a SpongeBob. I was trying to emulate SpongeBob and the Flying Dutchman, and for the most part it worked, but I really just need a real capture card. So that's what I'm saving my, any Twitch proceeds for. That was really sweet. You didn't have to donate. Thank you so much. I am now currently crying. Okay. This took longer than it probably should have. I could have done this probably in a half an hour if I wasn't on stream and if I was just focused, like, go! But I'm just kind of hanging out and having a good time and making stuff with you guys, so if you want to do this, it will not take you this long, probably. Okay, so everything is double stitched, and areas that are kind of not that great, I triple stitch to make sure that it's really strong. Is this area okay? Shoot, I should go over this seam. This spot. That's not a good. There we go. We don't want any holes. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's what I do. After I'm done double or triple stitching, I always look around every single spot that I sewed over and make sure there's no holes, because honestly, I have missed spots before. But it looks great. Oh, but I loves you. My God. You are so sweet. That's why we are friends. Yeah, BLFC. I definitely was nervous. Yeah, a few not safe for work ruckuses. That's definitely, it concerns me. It does. Skeletor, oh no. Okay, so now let's turn this inside out. I accidentally made this hole smaller, so I hope we don't have too much trouble. Skeletor dies. Oh, okay, this is fine. This is actually okay. So if you want to make a... Oh, no, I ripped it a little bit. Okay. The next rainforest. Okay, I know stuff went down at Rainforest, but I don't know what, because I didn't want to look into it. Oh! Holy cow! Skeletor! Oh! Oh yeah, see, I need an animation for that. Oh. Yo! Stop! I'm gonna come to your house and punch you, and then hug you. Yeah, that was loud. You know what? I wonder if I can edit that, or if I gotta do it off stream. I'm gonna have to do that on the website. I'll write it down. Turn down sound. Sound effects. Good. Go on, I've already... I go to your house and I punch you for being nice, but you've already won. You're not wrong. You're so sweet. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Everybody's too nice to me. I swear. Thank you. Everybody who has ever watched this channel, I swear, is at some point, if they haven't, they will in the future, get a gift sub, I swear. Just because Skeletor is on a rampage. Okay, we got our candy corn. Didn't have to, but me wanted to. You're so sweet. Thank you. So right now, I'm kind of just rolling this back and forth like this between my fingers to try to get the seam on the outside. Like, you've probably seen it a few times where somebody turns something inside out, and they don't, like, push it all the way open. Like, you might need a stick to, like, push up this top piece. But depending on the fabric, sometimes if you just maneuver it like this, you can get it to get the seam out. So there you go. You can see it. So, yeah, that's what I would do next. You know, it's expensive. This is a very middle of the road sewing machine, and it was $300. I know it's expensive, but it is the best purchase. It is so worth it. I love it so much. You should have your husband give it to you for your upcoming birthday. Darth Kermit, probably. Yeah, 300 is a lot. Like, it will take a long time to save up for that. And it's not, this isn't even a high-end one, but, I mean, I'm sure you can get cheaper ones, but I had one in the past that was $100, and it wasn't even worth getting it, because it was so low quality. So, I don't know, don't get a $100 one. Save up for one that's a little bit better. Those $1,200 ones that make coffee or whatever. Okay, let's stuff this. Oh. I see. So I have to go... Oh, jeez. I have to go get my stuffing from my closet. Oops. Yeah, there's a lot of ones that are really excessive, where they have like a visual screen, like a calculator screen or whatever. Alright guys, I'm going in the closet. Pygmy desk breaking simulator, right? I don't know what I just knocked down, but it was pretty intense. Yeah, I really want that heavy duty one, but I never looked at the price of it. I'm actually not sure what the price is. I will be right back. Give me just a hot second. I'm so sorry. Alright, so to make space for this big stream, I had to clear off the entire floor. So currently, Indigo's suit is in a box behind the door, and I couldn't get the door all the way open. I could barely get the polyfill in here, but I did do it eventually. Guys, I'm out of the closet! I would design that game, but somebody already made cat simulator. A cat simulator. You know, I like, Remember when Surgeon Simulator was brand new and was a huge, funny thing? I think there's a cat simulator where all you do is jump up on stuff and knock stuff off. I think it was made for a game jam. It's not that intense, but it's still, it's still a funny, short, little, fun game. Alright, so remember how I said leave a hole in the side and not the bottom? That's because I want to put a little bit of these polyfill pellet beads in there. So if I threw this across the room, it would land like this. It wouldn't land like this or this. It would land bottom down. So, yeah. Ooh, I want to see. Oh. Oh, that's a good price. That's a good price. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's 200, it's probably, honestly, I mean, mine was 300, but same ballpark, you know? Honestly, that would probably work good. If it sucks, you can just take it back. Honestly, you're right. And that's better than 300. Like, if you can get a good one for 200, do it. Do it, totally. And it's not like you're, like a full-time fursuit maker where you need a good machine. Like, a really good machine. You just need one that'll work for you. And, you need it to be not, a $100 one because those are really cheap. But, honestly, that'll probably work great. You should ask for that for your birthday from your family or your husband, or ask for some cash and then you can buy it yourself. Because I would love you to have a sewing machine. You make such great tails. You should share your Etsy shop on here so that everybody can go to your Etsy shop and see when you sell some tails. That's a good idea. I don't know why. I should post that in the description of the YouTube video, actually. Help me remember that. Oh, yeah. It takes forever. A year and a half. Like an age and a half. Why is the camera just pointing at nothing? It takes 18... Oh, God. I'm dropping stuff. It just takes way too long to do, any kind of project, of sewing project, including making tails, if you don't have a sewing machine. It's just so much. It's pain. I actually made, this is totally off topic, but since Inksy is here, it reminded me. I made some fawn legs, and I still have them. I didn't mail them to her yet, and they're hers. I just keep forgetting to mail them to her, so I guess that's another thing I should put on the list of stuff I gotta remember to do. Sorry. Alternate but terrible ways to make money by Skelefro. Rob a bank and use Monopoly money. Pay the cashier and exposure. Pretend to give the cashier money, and they always fall for it. Yeah. Number one way to get arrested by Skelefro. That makes me want to play GTA. Okay, I would totally play GTA on stream if this wasn't like a... No, I wouldn't. I never would do that, actually. I mean, if this wasn't like a family channel, I think that's the worst game I've ever played. Yeah. But, maybe I would if I was playing with somebody else on their channel, but I wouldn't really want to... I'm actually surprised I get so much entertainment out of GTA, because I don't really care for... I don't really care for any rated M stuff, but you can't deny that any GTA game and Red Dead games, those are great. They're so well made, for the most part. GTA is kind of old now, but Red Dead, ooh, that's a fun game. What is that? That sounds weird. I don't know what that is. Steal a plane. You know, that's my number one thing I like to do in GTA. Don't look it up. You know, I think I just won't. Yeah. Oh, look at that's Good to know. I will not do that. What's the highest game? I think it's... I was gonna say X, but that's movies. I think it's AO. I think AO is adult only. I think it's the highest rating, the worst rating for video games, at least in America. I don't know what the rating system is in other places, but... How does everybody know what this stuff is but not me? Okay, so I had some friends over, well, kind of friends. Friends that were, Fel's friends that he plays games with. They're our neighbors. But, he plays games with them, but to be honest, none of us really know him that well. And, I mean, it's a group of guys, you know? And we had some fun, we really did. We played a lot of Jackbox. We played Duck Game. And we did have fun, but, I felt somewhat out of place because, I mean, this is a huge group of guys, and of course, as I should expect from most people that are adult male group of guys, it did get kind of, what's the word? I was a little bit uncomfortable, but only a little bit. It was kind of like, it had the vibe of Cards Against Humanity, and it made me a little bit unhappy. It wasn't them. It's just not my style. And it was, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I guess I just kind of felt awkward. Play Jackbox in a stream! I'm fine with that. Bye, Inksy! Thank you for hanging out, and I will remember to mail you your fawn legs. They're still in the closet. They're in a box. They're ready to go. It's true, but at the same time, I'm worried I'm gonna alienate people by voicing any opinions. This is the internet, after all. Bye, Inksy. Give me just a second here. Okay. I don't even remember the opinion. The opinion was, I wish more people were into more wholesome humor, rather than, yeah. There's just, yeah. It's, I don't know, I guess it's just me. I just get uncomfortable at any form of not safe for work, conversation or, jokes. I mean, I can handle GTA 5, but, you know, worse than that, it's, oh, food! 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 Thank you so much! Fel's trying to get in past the door, which I warned you is blocked by Indigo. Thank you!
How dare you, Indigo?
Yeah, Indigo is fired.
You're fired.
Thank you so much! He brought me ramen, and I was hungry. He brings good food. Yeah. I agree. Like, GTA 5 is a lot closer to being realistic than any of the entries before, but they're all quite unrealistic, I must agree. But I play games to avoid realism. Honestly, sometimes I totally vouch for both. Sometimes, like, the goofier the game, the better, and sometimes you wanna just have a realistic world. Like, games are so cool! You can get all kinds of stuff with games. Why is my camera always facing nothing? Alright. Got my ramen here. It's too hot to eat, so I'm just gonna not do that. I'm gonna wait a minute. Okay, so this is like a mesh fabric. I'm sure you guys can see through it. It's not very particular. It's not very important what kind of mesh you get for this, but we're making a little sack for these. These are like beanbag beads. They're called polyfill pellets. There we go. And they're like plastic little beads, but they also come in, oh, dropping stuff. They also come in glass, which I think is weird. I don't know what you would use the glass ones for, but I will never use them for any of my projects, probably. Why were you just re-welcome to the stream? You were here the whole time. Hi, Micah. I guess you just left forever. Nice to see you're back. Here we go. Alright, so I guess I don't know how to express my opinion properly. Basically, I like, as an adult, it's fine for me to like adult games and stuff, but I get uncomfortable when whatever conversation or game, whatever it is, gets a little too frisky. Like, that BLFC thing, that wasn't good. I didn't like that. That makes me a little bit worried for the future of our fandom, but I guess it's always been messed up, hasn't it? Alright, so I just need to cut, like, I'm trying to make, like, a little rectangular baggie. So that the beads, I don't have to just pour in there. This is why Clover doesn't game with me. I do like to shout, but, yeah. I just shout when I speak, not when I game. That's so funny. Phil can get kind of loud when he's gaming. Sorry, give me just a second, guys. I know this isn't the best camera angle. So literally any fabric could work for this, but I would choose something that is not fleece, like something that is not like this. Choose something that's thin, like a really thin fabric, because this little baggie of pellets is gonna be inside in here, in this bottom piece. So if it's something thick like this, it'll take a lot longer to dry if you have to wash it. So choose something thinner, or even like a mesh, like I chose, because that will dry way, way, way faster. There we go. Wholesome and a healthy mix of wholesome and dark. Yeah, you know what? You're probably able to say it way better than me. That's exactly what I was thinking. For instance, making funny yet dark storylines for my villagers in rare times. I play Animal Crossing. That is not where I expected you to go with that, and I'm fine with that. That's hilarious. This one villager, one time, he got hit in the head with a net. You're so funny, Skelefro. Alright, to be fair, this step of putting this baggie of beanbag beads at the bottom is totally not necessary. If you want to just make this candy corn stuffed animal, go ahead. You don't have to put beans in there. Ooh! You know, I heard there was a big update, and I don't know what it is because I never spent the time to look into it. But I do know that there's going to be, I think, 16 new villagers. It's going to be pretty substantial. Alright. So when you are cutting the hole, here's my little baggie, okay? I like to make it a rectangle. I don't know why. You know what? I do know why. That's why. I'll explain it. I'll find the direct and show it to you and discard. Oh, thank you! I appreciate that. Okay, so remember how we left a little hole to let this, to put stuffing and this beanbag beads in here? To get this to fit in this hole, if this was a big square, it would be a lot harder to get all those beads in there. But if it's a rectangle, it's easier to maneuver everything around to eventually get the bag in the candy corn. So, that's why I like to make it a rectangle. And I don't fill up the entire bag all the way to the top. I just kind of need this extra space in here so I can, like, fiddle with it to get it in that little hole on the candy corn side. I hope that makes sense. So, usually I like to leave the hole. This looks like about 1.5 inches, but it does stretch, so I like to make it big enough so I can cover this whole top piece here. So I can just firmly grasp it and pour beads in there. There we go. Maybe a little more. Yeah. Cool. Got it. So now is where I pretend like I'm holding the candy corn and I try to figure out, does this feel like it's heavy enough or if it's too heavy? But honestly, this feels like a good weight to me. So now I'm just gonna go across the top and sew that hole. Make sure it's super tightly sewn. Can't close this. So you guys, this is what I see every day. I see this screen here and my camera down here. This is where I look at. That's you guys. You guys get a nice over-the-shoulder shot today. Make the candy corn a chonka. Yeah, he's pretty thick. Alright, I'm not gonna turn the camera just for me to sew this one. You know what? Never mind, I am, because I want to show you something. Okay, remember how I said I don't fill up this entire bag all the way? How it's got like this, it's half full. Literally, it's half full. Another problem I faced in the past, before I learned how to do it properly, is if it's full all the way up to the top, and you try to put it in your sewing machine, like this, all these beads will come spilling out, and it's a misery. It's terrible. So having it only half full actually gives you enough space to put it under the presser foot and sew it properly. Alright. Good. Yeah, this candy corn's gonna be pretty sick. We're almost done, actually. I sure took my good old sweet time doing this, but, Alright, so now, I need to get this here, in the center bottom of this. And I did stuff most of this already, but it's not super stuffed. I should be able to maneuver it. So this is why we don't make it a square, because I wouldn't be able to get this big square in here. But if it's a long, thin rectangle, I'm able to flatten it like this and kind of just slowly work it in. Material with bats. Oh, you know. Remember how I was asking what colors the candy corn is? I literally have a material right here that could have shown me. I do not. Oh. No, I've got that white mummy one where it's mummy wrap with some black little spooky eyes popping out. And I've got the candy corn. Honestly, I think that's it. I didn't bring a lot of fabrics for that. I should have brought more. It's cute, I know! Apparently, it's just candy corn season for me. Alright. Just gonna stuff it. I'm gonna stuff it in there. Indigo's back there watching me. He's like, you got this. Alright. Indigo is done. I have to wait for his owner to fully pay him off before I can ship him. That's why he's just hanging out. Of course, they can take their time with that. I don't mind. It's just another little guy I get to hang out with, but, yeah, he is done. I know, I love that material. Okay. Is it in? I think it's in all the way. Cool. Yeah, that's satisfying. Plomp. Alright, if I was to make this again, I would make the pattern bow out a little bit more. So yeah, that's what it usually does. It takes a few times for me to perfect my pattern. This is cute. I like it. I just, I would prefer if it did more of like a bowing out shape, because it's kind of straight on, you know? He's in the same purgatory Micah was in for a while. Yeah. I don't blame you guys. It's not easy. Alright, so, is that enough stuffing? I think I'll add a tiny bit more stuffing, and then we'll sew this closed, and it'll be done. I don't mind holding on to him. He's behind the door right now, though. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to find a better spot for his body, because right now it's blocking the door. Alright, so, here we go. So for something like this, naturally it tries to curl in. So if you kind of just, like, stretch it a little bit, it'll just mostly curl in itself, which is cool. And you can help it. Just kind of tuck it in and pinch it. And I try to line it up with the seam. Like, the closer to the seam you get, the better. Because I'm trying to make it less noticeable. But yeah, once you get it in a good spot that you like, you can pin it or clip it. I usually clip it. There we go. And then I'll just hand sew it. Boop. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll hand sew this and then I'll eat my ramen. Where did I lost my hand sewing needle. Usually I keep a single hand sewing needle up here in my thread. I'll just kind of stick it in there, but apparently I lost it. That's not good. That's not a good thing to lose. Oh, that's a cute one though. I'm actually surprised nobody's been buying that. Your yeah, pink purple. That's such a cute color scheme. I'm actually kind of shocked. What even? But I have a purple hand paw tail set that's really cute. It's kind of like Cheshire Cat, but it's plum and white. Well, plum and silver. I like it, but nobody's been buying that either, so I might give that away too as a giveaway, cause yeah. I'm shocked. I mean, if you keep it on there long enough, somebody might buy it because I think it's really cool. All right, I'm gonna try to get this closer. There we go. Okay. So I like to start on the inside here. How close can I get to the camera? There we go. I like to start on the inside and poke my way out. Come on. Come on. What is this needle? I'm blaming the needle. There we go. Okay. And then go on the inside. Poke your way out. Yeah, this needle's not very sharp. What's up with that? Huh. Maybe I should get a different needle. Yeah, so that's what I just keep doing. I'll go on the inside. So here's the edge of the fabric right here. I'll just go in slight little bit. Maybe like 1/8 of an inch. And then poke it out. And then after like 4 stitches or so, I use my needle to push everything down back into place. And then I'll pinch it and I'll kind of just lightly tug on it. Because if you pull it too tight, it'll rip this thread. Alright, so let's do a few more. I go under, coming out. The thread's trying to, there we go. Trying to, gotta kind of keep it straight. 2, 3, 4, there we go. Okay. So yeah, same as before. Use my needle to kind of push it down in the right position. Then I'll pinch it and then lightly tug it. And after doing a few stitches, like a few of those, I usually like to tie a knot in it. So I just, same as before, you go under and out, except instead of pulling it all the way through, I'll go through the center of that loop. And that'll knot it. And honestly, I usually do that twice. I like to double knot it. Because if you accidentally break the thread, which I do every 3.5 seconds, then you don't have to start over. It doesn't unravel the entire thing. It just unravels up to that last double knot you did. So that's why I always like to double knot constantly. Probably too much. What is this kind of stitch called? I don't know. I want to say it's like a reverse ladder, but I know that's not true. Let me look it up. Oh, invisible stitch? I think it's just invisible stitch. 5 invisible stitch. Me having to Google stuff. You know, I wish... Yeah. Pretty sure it's just a ladder stitch. Yeah. I should know the name of stitches more. I've actually, I learn more by books, so I've actually been meaning to run to Barnes & Noble and get, like, a basic sewing, book, just so I can learn the names of stuff, because sometimes there's easy stuff like that you think I would know, but I don't. It's like I know how to do it, but knowing the names of stuff, it's, like, really good to know. Good for your craft, at least. Alright, so I did those stitches. Use my needle to kind of push it in place. There we go. And pinch it. And pull it. Yeah, I would just say it's an invisible stitch, or a ladder stitch. But it's probably not ladder stitch, even though that's what I want to call it. Alright, we're almost at the end here. So what I'm probably gonna do is, I'm gonna finish this candy corn, and then I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break, so I'll probably just end the stream, and eat my ramen that Fel brought me, because it's cool enough to eat now, and then I will get back on and continue. So I know this was kind of a long stream, so if you don't have the time to watch, or if you don't want to, that's totally fine, but, yeah, I think that's the plan, because I do know it is getting kind of late. I woke up from my nap really late. Okay, so go on the inside out. Yeah, so like, I'd say 1/8 an inch from the edge. Like, usually quite close to the edge. And to get it nice and straight, the trick is to keep it that same 1/8 from the edge. On every stitch. Because if it varies, like if some of them are down here and some of them are up here, then that's what makes it look jagged at the end when you're all done. So just try your best to keep it even. I don't have a life. Yay! Sewing party all night long! I don't know why this camera is up so high. My hair is so bland right now. Like, I am waiting for my appointment. Like, I've had an appointment scheduled to get my hair re-dyed and recut and everything, because it's grown out so far. Like, my bangs used to be here, and now they're down here. So I'm waiting for my appointment, but the closest appointment they could get me was October 29th, so I'm just waiting with this dull hair. I can't wait for it to be blue again. It's been, like, faded for so long. Okay, Skelefro. It was really nice of you to stay so long, seriously. Like, and also gift subs. That was so nice. You don't have to do that. Alright, cool. So I did that. So here's what it looks like. So definitely still noticeable. There's not much, I mean, there is stuff you can do about it, and I'm gonna tell you how to fix it, but, basic stitch is always gonna basically be visible. Oh, yeah, I know, he's so sweet. I don't deserve such nice people. Alright, so to finish this up, I could stop here, but usually I like to go over it one more time, and I'm not sure how to explain this one, but I'll do my best. So, there's no more hole. It's completely sewn closed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go, I'm going to have to just show you. Alright. So I go on this side for a little bit. Not very far. Then I go on this side for a little bit. I go in. Come on, this needle is not sharp. I don't know where I got this needle, but it's not sharp. Okay, I go in and come out on the same side. And then I just keep zigzagging across. So go in and out on the other side. Just a little bit like that. I'll do one more and then I'll pull it tight, and you guys will see the big difference. It makes a huge difference. Okay. So now, once again, I'm going to use the needle to kind of push it down and pinch it good. I'm just going to tug it lightly. And look at that. You can barely even see the, like, it's a lot better. Much better than this. So yeah. Let us keep going. I'm going to knot it quickly. I don't trust myself to not break the thread. Get it? Not break the thread. Alright. So let's try again. So we're gonna go on the top side. Just go through it a little bit. And then the bottom side. Really need a sharper needle. I'll probably get a sharper needle out when I'm on the break. Cool. So you just keep going between both sides. And this is awesome. It really hides that seam. I don't know. Nobody really taught me this, so I don't really know if this is normally what people do. I just figured it out one day. I just wanted to hide that seam better. And it really is hiding that lots better. Wow. We are almost there. There's a little bit left. Yeah, after every few stitches, I get nervous and I knot it. Cool. Bring it closer. The problem is I'm also bumping the camera because it's so close to me that it's touching the chair, so I'm sorry that it's shaky a little bit. But, don't rush this step because you need it to be close as possible to the seam, and you need it to be small little back and forth stitches. If you do this with big stitches, it'll make it even worse than before. Jasper's show just showed us the color purple and called it blue. Oh my goodness. They're teaching the child wrong. Alright, so again, it's not perfect, but much better. I don't really like how this seam is kind of pushed in here, but definitely you wouldn't know unless you were looking for it. It's pretty good. What even? That's not a good thing for them to be teaching the kids the wrong color. What color is this? Green. Alright. Let me double knot this. I'll show it off one more time, and then I think we'll go on our break. Break time. I probably would keep going, except food. And I'm hungry. Wow, I need to brush my hair. It does that weird clumpy thing when it's needing a good brush. Also, I just realized the camera is very unfortunate right now. It's not in a good spot. Alright, here we are. It's alright. I'm satisfied with it. I mean, it's really cute. It's just being the person that made it, I just want to, I want everything to be perfect. I think for the next one, I think I will make the triangle part here just bulge out just a little bit. Otherwise, it tries to sink in, and I'm not into that. But it's got those beads at the bottom, so it falls really fun. That's good. I like this. Now let's test it. Let's put it in Figby's mouth. Let me switch to the other screen. Oh, of course, it's the wrong camera. Oh, hang on. I'm on it. There we go. The yellow a little bigger and the orange a little smaller. Yeah, what is up with that? You know what? I know what it is. It's because the bottom had to wrap around, so it needs more fabric. I totally agree. Actually, that's a really good critique. Yeah, I'll take an inch off. Where's my pattern? Oh, it's on the floor. I'll fix it during the break. I'll make the orange 1 inch shorter. I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. But I totally agree. Thank you. I guess I'm gonna make another one off stream, I think. Alright. Good boy, Figby. It's the perfect size! I love it. That's cute. That's really good. Now I should make a mini one and put it in Mr. Wolf's mouth. Alright, well this turned out great. Of course he does have a big mouth, so if you have a little mouth you could probably stuff the tip in there, but he likes it. Alright, well, that was fun. That was a really easy project. You could totally do that hand sewing. I only took 18 years on it because I'm slow. So, there. I'll just leave it here. It's cute. Oh, good. Thank you for the idea of making the orange smaller. That'll make it look a lot better, I think. I think you're right for sure. I might just mass produce those and then do a giveaway that's pretty big because that would be really fun for Halloween. I think I will. I'm at least gonna make one more because I want to make the pattern better. Because I'm slow equals because I like to talk to my viewers. You right. If I was on my own just focusing, I'd probably be way faster. But you know what? We're here to chat for the most part. We're here to sew and chat, so you're right. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. That was fun. I will be back in 15 minutes. That'll be plenty of time for me to eat this bowl of ramen. So thank you. Skelefro, I know you gotta get going, so yeah. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for all the gift subs, and Micah, thank you for the bits, and just hanging out, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Bye!